Types of poems. Haiku focuses on nature, especially seasonal changes. In line 1, 5 syllables. In line 2, 7 syllables. In line 3, 5 syllables. This 5-7-5 pattern is a key feature of the form. They originated in Japan and are now written in many languages worldwide. For example, an old silent pond. A frog jumps into the pond, splash. Silence again, written by Mitsuo Basho, the legendary Japanese poet. A limerick is a 5-line humorous poem with a specific rhyme scheme, AABBA. The first, second, and fifth lines rhyme, and the third and fourth lines rhyme. They often are with a simple narrative or description, and are silly or nonsensical. For example, a man hired by John Smith Company. A man hired by John Smith and Company loudly declared that he'd go. Men that he saw, dumping dirt by the door. The drivers, therefore, didn't do. Written by Mark Twain. Twain's poem exemplifies the limerick form through its 5-line, AABBA rhyme scheme, rhythmic meter, humorous wordplay, and concise storytelling. Epic is a lengthy, narrative poem that typically describes events and heroic actions that are important to the poet's culture. For example, Beowulf, written by an unknown Anglo-Saxon poet. Beowulf, a hero strong and bold, fought monsters, stories to be told. Grendel, a beast of dark and night. He ripped his arm in fiercest fight. Then Grendel's mother, fierce and grim, Beowulf battled, fought to swim. He found a sword, a mighty blade, and then she was defeated, unafraid. Beowulf, a hero true and grand, defended people, helped the land. His story lives, our tale of might, Beowulf, a shining, guiding light. It's a simplified version for the kids. Beowulf is called an epic poem. It tells the story of a great hero Beowulf who goes on big adventures, fights monsters, and shows courage and honor. A sonnet is poetry with 14 lines written in iambic pentameter, which means each line has 10 syllables with a rhythm of an unstressed syllable followed by a stressed syllable. Sonnets have been written all over the world and in many different languages: French, Italian, Spanish, Polish, Czech, Russian, Urdu, and German. Shakespeare wrote the most famous and significant sonnets in the English language. Themes like love, infidelity, beauty, jealousy, time passing, and death are all covered in these sonnets. For example, Shall I Compare You to a Summer's Day? Written by William Shakespeare. Shall I compare you to a summer's day? You are more lovely and more moderate. Harsh winds disturb the delicate buds of May, and summer doesn't last long enough. Sometimes the sun is too hot, and its golden face is often dimmed by clouds. All beautiful things eventually become less beautiful, either by the experiences of life or by the passing of time. But your eternal beauty won't fade, nor lose any of its quality. And you will never die, as you will live on in my enduring poetry. As long as there are people still alive to read poems, this sonnet will live, and you will live in it. It is a sonnet because it has 14 lines written in iambic pentameter, has used figurative languages such as metaphor, imagery, and personification. It has explored themes of beauty, love, and immortality through poetry. Hope you have enjoyed. Thank you. Please subscribe, like and share.